What's up, everybody? This is the back nine of the MPO 50, the final video of golf we have here at this year's disc golf USDGC qualifier here at Foxwood. Boy, I'm out of breath.
I know, it was pretty short spurt back and forth there, bud. We got to get a bathroom up here, you know.
I know, I ran downstairs really quick to run to the washroom so I could get back.
We're just excited to conclude the Foxwood footage, right?
Yeah,
you know?
I think...
What a beautiful place, man.
Yeah, this year it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this course a lot. I played here probably a couple dozen times over the season. The introduction of the Reds course was fantastic, and I really do hope that they put in a blue course next year to kind of expand it into a trio, and then that should kind of finish it up as being a perfect 3-day venture to do any A tiers. And I do know that they have the Foxwood event. It's been confirmed. It's an A tier for next year, so
that's amazing.
All right, let's jump back in the action here. Adam Hazel, badass, 9-stroke lead.
Huge.
Do you think there's any chance he can lose?
No.
No, I don't think
not
so.
Not likely. Not on this course.
Hometown hero, Dr. Z from our hometown here in Brantford, 956. He's the guy I'm rooting for. Pick up second place. Right behind him, from Dead Man Disc, Jody Slade, just a couple of strokes back.
Look at that smile.
Yeah, he's a badass, too.
He's in the handsome club.
He is.
There's a few of us. He's one of them. He's in there.
And then shooting the hot round, Jorge Jensen. We're going to affectionately call him Georgie from Brampton, Ontario.
I feel like you and I kind of fell in love with Georgie.
Yeah. I like that guy. He's cool.
Some skills.
Absolutely. Hometown of James Duong from Brampton as well, so that's great. And just a little recap after hole 9, we saw a couple of pars, a couple of bogeys here, so that's not going to really change too much. We've got a tie between Jody and George at +8, Robert at +6, and Adam Hazel running away at -3, 9 strokes up. We'll see if there's any chance of him being dethroned, but I doubt it. Hole 10, par 4, 655 feet. We talked about the changes here. Do you think these guys are going to attack this hole any different?
No, I think they'll be, playing for a potential putt at a 3, but going for the par. Yeah.
I definitely think all these guys can reach this basket in 2. I think Adam has perhaps the most amount of power.
Yeah, I would bet on him the most to really try to go for it, but this is the change. That changed the hole. Really changed things. I believe this.
With that said, this is a pretty good shot. The perspective from the camera guy isn't exactly ideal, and yellow is tough to track as well. So we'll kind of see how far you got up there, but the shot looked pretty good.
Work.
Shot from Jody.
Come on, be safe.
We got a runner coming up here to check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Good to go. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Let's see if Adam goes for a roll or not. This is a wide Anheuser.
Oh, look at this coming back, though. It's almost like maybe he did that on purpose. And
probably, yeah.
There was something strange with this hole, though. Like, when they breached over that bit of that hill, like, a lot of the shots, like, anything that had a slight Anheuser on it wasn't playing the pattern and finishing it out for some reason. Like, they would just drop.
They would. Well, you're almost throwing up. It doesn't look like it, but you're almost throwing up and then down. Good shot from Georgie. All right. Wind picked up a little bit. They're throwing into a headwind here too, aren't they?
Yes.
See, this is clever. I like this a lot.
But you could even see from where Georgie was, like, he didn't have a great attack at that throwing a backhand.
Yeah, he got enough progress though.
Yeah,
I think he's in a good spot now to pitch up for par.
But to really try to capitalize and get that birdie, he's probably thinking, what's the point? I just get my par and get on the next one, right?
Jody buried, but inbounds. Clips the trees, but he's okay. It's not horrible. I think he wanted better, but, it's okay.
He's still scrambling.
Yeah. I mean, he's still pitching up for 4, whether he made it farther or not.
Big
roller.
This is a roller second shot when you're that far back. This is nice.
I like this. I like this a lot because he is putting for 3. It's a tough one, but it's possible. No, actually, it's not even that tough. Here I am saying that.
Yeah.
I probably can't make it.
Can't hit the broad side of a barn door. Oh, that's easy putt. Yeah.
And yet I have this $5.
That's right. Hey, everybody has their day, right? We know it all comes down to the putts, though. It always does. Right? No. Oh, good hit.
Lucky.
That was going out of bounds.
That tree there with all the sap hanging on it, I've hit that tree before, and it put sap all over my disc. Got it on my hands, ruined my day.
Oh, for
Couldn't
sure,
get it off.
You won't. Nice up. This one's tricky, too, on the approach because such a low ceiling, right?
Yeah.
So when you're further back, your disc tends to rise up, right? So
Look at this. Oh, good run from Jody.
let's try.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why I think that roller approach, anyway, is all I'm saying. I think that's
No, I think you're absolutely right. And when you get out of the mouth of that, you're so open. There's no OB anywhere. The risk is low, especially if you can throw it properly. Oh, good run from Adam. That doesn't surprise me. That's the kind of golf he can play.
Oh, Doc Z wanted it too.
Good run from the Doc. Good shot from Jody.
You think the Doc's thinking like I need to secure this in here, like?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
like I was saying, like, okay, we can accept the fact that Adam's taking this.
There's still money to be made from second and third place.
He's like, I got to push this on. Like, I want this second place.
Absolutely. Like, this is a close race still. I mean, second, third, and fourth are all within a couple of strokes of each other. There's definitely a battle going on here. And frankly, Adam is playing for rating here. I mean, if he's not shooting a strong round, he's a 970 plus rated player.
Yes.
He doesn't want to give up points for no reason, right? All right, 3 pars and a bogue. Got a little bit of separation of scores now. Adam continues to hold the lead at -3. Robert in second place on this card at +6. George with that fantastic front 9 holding his ground at +8, and Jody right behind at +9. I got a 3-stroke edge on you right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez, might be another $5 bill in your pocket.
Did we make a bet?
No, we didn't. Thank
I don't
God.
think we did. We should have.
Well, it's kind of hard on stuff that.
Yeah,
someone
it
can
wouldn't
easily,
be fair. You've got the
Yeah.
stats in front of you, and I could have potentially watched it, even though I haven't.
It's still fun to pick.
It's still fun to pick. It's still fun to
I
root
may
for
do that
people.
from this point forward.
Absolutely. It's still fun to root for people. Dr. Z takes the pad, big drive. A little more left than he wanted to be, that's for sure. But easy pitch up for 3, possibly putting for 2. Adam showing us exactly how to play this hole. That is textbook shot.
Look up, baby. Actually, a nice
Even
little clip
favorable
there.
kick.
It still would have been good without it, but yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
But he's a strong thrower, and I could tell that was a rock it's a mid-ranger, but I'm thinking it was his rock. He's just
Here's
so good at
George.
that shot with that snap. Look at George.
George showing us how to do it too. Great
He
shot.
got burned on that tree at the end.
Yeah, he got a bit of a clip there.
Georgie's got some game.
I like this guy.
He's strikes me as very smooth.
Yep. I don't know what happened on his other 2 rounds because he's sitting at a kind of a higher score there, but maybe the wind impacted him. But I'd like to see this guy play 3 rounds without it.
It destroyed everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you could see it. Everybody's loving this last round, right? Get a chance to redeem yourself. And just enjoyment, too. It's really not fun when the wind's throwing your discs all over the place.
No, it's
It's like,
not.
we do the best you
It's
can,
not.
but...
And it sucks because as a TD, when you're making an event, you're completely helpless to it because you're booking stuff so far ahead.
Well, yeah, just you can't control the weather, right?
Yeah.
So.
Great park job on the previous shooter. Same with the Doc. Good spot. George here, I believe he's putting for 2. Give it to him. Oh, good try.
Nice.
Nice
Adam.
putt from Adam. Solid birdie. Shows us why he's as good as he is.
He's on the right side of the fence now.
Yep.
Well, and you just even watch his play so far. I mean, he had a few little misses from like where he shouldn't have, and a couple other little things. Like, I'd have him at about 4 under now anyway.
Yep.
So it's good to see him on that right side.
3 pars and a bird, I think. See you in a moment. 3 pars and a bird. Very nice. Adam with the sole birdie at -4. Still, ground is holding solid. +6, +8, +9. Moving into the devastating hole 12 that has claimed many victims. Any predictions?
I'm gonna say like a little mixed bag, a little bit of everything.
All right.
I'm calling a little bit of everything.
Here's my prediction. I'm gonna go with Georgie with a birdie. I'm gonna go with.
Oh, you're right, calling it down to specifics.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this hole, you got to do it. You know what? I'm gonna go with Georgie with the lone birdie, and one of the 3 with a bogue.
And then 2 pars.
Yep, that's my prediction. See what happens.
Well, looks like Adam doesn't like your prediction.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That was a great shot.
Don't buy a lottery ticket based on my numbers, man. This is very, very wide and frightening. And not in.
And surprisingly enough, it happens a lot to a lot of people. I just think it's just that it's an odd distance with all the trouble.
My strategy has always been the same. I throw a forehand and I try to land on the green and then let it skip over.
See, it just sounds like I was like straight at it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It doesn't always work that way, though. You go long, out of bounds. I think there's trouble everywhere here. Oh, no. Just like I said on the Masters 40, like it was one of the better changes for sure.
Mm-hmm. Jody with a very dangerous death putt there. I'm not even sure he's going to run that.
I don't know. I don't think you can with the elevated basket. Well, you can, but is it worth it?
Rob with a smart layup. Still a bit of a dangerous putt. A little. Maybe not. Never mind.
I'd be fine with that.
Forget it.
Not for the doctor.
Is he running this? I think he is. He is. Oh, that's
no,
super
Jody.
dangerous.
Yeah,
that's I don't know.
I think
I admire his courage.
Yes, and maybe next time he would have got it. But
Yeah,
I think I can understand why, because he's like, if I hit this right now, I can get a good stroke swing for that second place.
But at the same time, there's better holes to attack, and there's better spots to take risks, especially ones that don't have extreme damage if you miss, right?
Well, and you're coming up to like what's gonna be like. It's probably like the hardest hole on the course, right?
Yes, exactly. That's where I'd rather be taking some risks there.
Yeah. But that's why this one is such a crucial. Like, you don't want to mess around. You do exactly what Adam did. He made it look too easy. He took his putter, he threw it right where he needed to be, and done. But now he gets a stroke for the next hole, like by rights, I guess you could say. If you bogey this one and then go to the hardest hole,
all right. And my crystal ball prediction is completely wrong.
Doesn't surprise me. I think since I've known you, that's the first time I've seen you win something. You bet on everything, win nothing.
It's so true. It's so true. Birdie out of Adam. Fantastic drive. That shows you how it's done. Couple of bogeys. A questionable putt from Jody, but like I said, I admire his courage. And my boy with a sadly with just a par. That's okay. Where are we at? Number 13. Par 5, the monster signature hole on the course, 910 feet. I really encourage the fans to come out. You got to play this course at least once. Experience this hole. Probably donate a disc if you have too much courage and not enough arm to that little lake up front there, that little pond. Adam with the first drive. This is about as good as it gets. That's about the best drive I've seen yet.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
That's like one of your drives. Calm day when you give her. That's what it looks like.
It's not a bad spot to be. It looked like Heath just threw a mid-range as well, right?
Mm-hmm. This is a fantastic shot.
Yeah, that should play safe.
Oh, please do not do this to him.
Look how far over he was to the right. And he's not even throwing something that looks like it's really high speed.
Like, I'm sort of sad.
It's crazy the skips that. And look at the dock. He's like, oh, not me.
Not me. Forget it.
Throw in the ante.
I'll just stay in the middle, and you boys can go to OB land. I'm staying right here in fairway land.
Well, like I said, you can't stress it enough. Like seeing something and then actually being there and doing it yourself is a whole different story.
Oh boy.
It's worth the drive
yes.
and the admission price to come and play Foxwood.
It's not that much money to come and play a round on a nice private course with beautiful weather and a golf cart, you know.
Oh, and the staff's amazing. And
the staff there
treat
are
you
great.
awesome. Like, you don't feel like out of place or anything like that. It's worth it for sure.
The thing you got to point out about the management at Foxwood too is they are themselves golfers, but they have taken to disc golf like a disc golfer would.
Yeah, it seems that way, and
Yeah.
to the people, like they're real interested in the progression of it.
Good
of it all.
service.
Obviously, they have 2 courses on their course.
Yeah,
right? So.
great communication. Like they care, and I'm glad that they're the people that did this.
I was calling it like the birthday hotspot, man.
Yep.
Like, how could you not? It's like, anybody having a birthday? Like, let's get some carts and go to Foxwood. Like, this is a no-brainer. So, money well spent.
Does Adam bomb this or just lay it?
He's going, just for the edge.
Yeah, lay it.
In order to bomb it, you would have to just all-out crush the first one.
Oh,
Holy.
boy, does he ever have.
That might not have been
That's
as close
courage.
as we felt there, but wow.
It looked close.
Sure did.
It felt sort of skin to your teeth. Okay. Everybody's laying up. Looks like. That seems far, man. I don't know. All right.
You don't want to be too far back on this next. Like, then you start, like, should I just lay up again?
This is George's third shot. I think he's just going to lay it up as well, judging by the disc in his hand. Oh, no. I'm wrong. I'm completely, utterly wrong.
Get over. Get over. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
That is safe.
Just barely.
Yeah, don't use me to predict things. It's just not good.
But this is what happens. Like, it's not that windy today, but it's still windy coming across that water
It
for
is.
some reason, and
You still got gusting.
yeah, it just catches it. It's
Yep.
like you need to be up a little closer.
Jody with
Jody's
what looks
got
to
it,
be a
though.
perfect shot.
Wow, that's nice, bud. Good recovery.
Excellent.
Well, he already had some damage and went out of bounds. Like, that was a nice shot. Finished the hole.
Down.
Nice. Adam throwing it down.
Fantastic shot from Adam.
See how he smartly played that hyzer right across too, right?
Quality course management. Or hole management, however you
Well,
want to put it.
You let it go flat, and there's a good chance you're in trouble. Doc gets her over.
That's the one that scared me. It's the hill pushing to after, right? Thank you, eh? Thank you.
Please put this in and just do it. Don't think about it. Just put it in the basket.
What's he throwing, a
please.
upside down thumber?
Oh,
my goodness.
so close.
That's a great shot. Like a grenade without the height. Doc Z. Oh,
Beautiful.
good finish. Adam's on it now. That's a huge birdie.
Yeah, that's played to perfection.
I don't care what anybody says. It's every shot has to be exactly where it
Yeah.
needs to be.
If you want to see that hole dissected right there, rewind this and watch Adam's
And he didn't even have
strategy.
to like earn it with the big putt or anything like that. It was
No
all
risk.
It was all textbook.
The right distance, the right shots, everything. A very well planned out, and frankly, didn't put himself in danger at any point. Nicely done. 13 recap, Adam. Just that's pure skill. That's what that is. That is a well thought out, well executed plan, and a 4 shows it. A couple of bogues out of Jody and George, and a double bogue out of Rob. Tough hole all around. Big stroke difference. I'm surprised. Hole 14, par 3, 305 feet, standard route. Big hyzer. Crash into that safety land. Putted in for 2.
Pretty textbook hole.
Yep.
I'm calling a couple birdies, couple pars right here.
Yep. As a right-hander, this should be within most people's range to birdie and should be the most birdieable hole, I would think. Tougher for a lefty, I would think.
This looks pretty good.
Crush.
Oh! That had to be close.
Oh,
was that close? That had to
boy,
be
that
close.
was so close.
Wow.
Big
Skip.
shot. Goodness.
Oh, that's a little safe. Jeez.
Georgie off into another time zone. Way too far.
It's a little short.
Yeah.
Off the tee, that's all.
That's going to be a tough putt. Jody lining up.
Oh no, that's even safer.
You didn't
Same
like it.
thing. Yeah, he didn't like that right out of his hand. Same thing.
Oh.
Just way too far left. All right, you predicted a couple birds, couple pars. So here's your chance.
Come on, Doc.
Come on, Doc, park it.
Oh, this looks
This looks pretty good.
Hook up, baby.
Please don't go OB. Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's golden. Give himself an opportunity.
Are we going to give this a park job? We're going to give this a birdie shot? Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, Mr. Crystal Ball.
It's all about opportunities.
Give me the numbers so I can buy the lotto ticket.
Yeah. If only it was that easy, you know?
Prediction is just that. All right. George for a tough 2. I don't count him out, though. It's fine. Easy 3.
There's one.
What a shot.
Good pot.
Do you know what
I feel like Adam's like coming in his own stride right now.
Yeah, he's dialed in now for sure.
Yeah.
What's he putt with? Do you know?
I don't know. I would think an aviator.
I was gonna
Like,
say that. It looked like an AVR, but I didn't want to.
Well, so much time passes, right? Like you just don't know. There's so much plastic out there now, and people change and try new things, and so I don't want to speak when I don't know. But as a guess, I will say like an aviator.
I would think the
Like
guys
old
that have been
school,
playing.
like everything's white usually for Adam, as far as I remember. He throws all white discs.
Yep, he does. Isn't that a joy to film?
Yeah.
The hardest color. The only thing worse than white is blue sky day, baby blue.
Yeah.
That's the only thing worse. And you nailed it, Mr. Crystal Ball here. Couple of birds, couple of pars. 7 down, absolutely untouchable now. 15-stroke lead. Only 3 strokes back. Rob's only 3 strokes back of, or three strokes.
Okay. You'll get there. Take your time.
First time, eh? No, he's only 3 strokes ahead of.
It's okay. You're only making me look better, so it's fine. You know, if you want, I can just segue into something else and say like, oh look, hole 15.
Please do.
You know,
That would be great.
OBs. The audience has seen these holes like over and over again, so we discuss that. It's kind of a different approach this time because we're like, what do we talk about? Because we can't just keep explaining the same hole. So let's see who birdies and who doesn't, right?
All right. Let's find out.
Adam's on it right now. Like
So-
he's bringing the heat.
Yeah, that's perfection.
It just seems like he's on a good run right now.
Seriously, if you want to watch this course tearing apart, like the back 9, you should be watching and rewinding this.
Doc's E2. Look
That'll
out.
work. Nothing wrong with that at all. Great shot.
Very smooth too, the Doc, eh?
I don't know Dr. Z well, but I see him playing in Paris a lot because I play there a lot. He practices regularly in the open field to work on his drives. He putts, goes to the basket and putts. Ton of putts before he plays. He plays rounds. He doesn't mess around. He really puts in the effort. His form is great. He's a committed golfer, no doubt.
Well, and it obviously pays dividends over time, right?
Yeah. And he's healthy. He takes care of his body, and it shows. That's why he can play. I mean, he's in his 50s. He's over 950 rated.
Well, that's why I would encourage anybody to play. And if you find yourself struggling, you just ask for some help from people. And
Absolutely.
they'll show you and teach you how to like switch up, get the lighter discs, you know. Or when you come to the shop, don't buy the most stable new disc that just came out.
Yep.
Like get some advice, get the right disc for you, so you can maximize your potential, right?
Great shot from Jody.
Attaboy, Jody. He needs it. You've been struggling a little bit.
He has been. But that's a well-earned shot.
Yeah.
Good man. Adam with a nice bird.
No messing around. Docks in.
Is this a star card?
Almost.
Missed the putt.
Those guys do.
George was just a little short on his drive there.
Very close.
No, I was just getting ahead
What's
of you.
going on?
What's going on?
I think he's forgetting that he's got to tap out.
Oh!
Hey, Georgie! Hey, that stuff happens, man. Again, you know, good brothers would not let us walk away from that. We would help each other and say, listen, go finish the hole before you get stroked, man.
That's awesome.
Even Georgie was laughing too, eh? That's awesome.
I think he was just like, I think we'll just put a birdie on this card and we'll just move on.
Yeah.
Three birdies and a par. Great job, guys. That was pretty funny. All right, moving on to number 16, par 4, 630 feet. One of my personal favorites. I like how wide open this particular shot is and how open it is to a variety of strategies. I'm really hoping that we get a roller here. I don't know what these guys are going to do. If not, we'll see what happens.
I like the big roller shot on this too. I'm with you. I might have to practice that for next year's event.
Well, I've seen a couple of guys park it from a roller. And it's very hard, and it took a bunch of attempts, but it's certainly possible.
And if not, if anything, you can get a nicer approach, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's Adam, textbook shot, full flight of the disc, beautiful anhyzer, finishing off with a nice tail anhyzer there.
You know, but like I was saying, for a lot of these guys, you know, not just speaking for myself, but how often does everyone come out here and play something so new and get a chance to practice, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of just reach in the old bag, like, I'm just going to try this.
And I totally get that. I totally get that.
People tend to kind of play to their strengths. And
Flat, nope.
I think that I wish Jody had just thrown a disc with a little bit less turn there.
I've noticed that on quite a few of his, like watching, I'm like, man, Joey's got a lot of power.
Yes, and I think he's either throwing discs that are either a bit too low speed for him or just have a little bit too much turn. Because he'd get way more distance if he balanced that turn out with some more.
Yeah, like
fade.
sometimes the throws come out and I think, geez, he's got a lot on that. And then it's like, oh, what happened? It didn't play the pattern or whatever.
Right.
But who knows?
Or
why,
even
right?
flip them up a bit, you know?
Still in a good spot to make a chance here, though.
Like, he commits. You can see his throws.
yeah.
Like, his whole body's
Big
in
skip,
that.
baby. That's not bad, though.
Yeah, we can work with that. Still up there. Long putt, maybe a 4. Is this Rob's second shot? That's a hell of a drive if it was.
Oh, look at this.
That's a good shot.
Doxy. Nice, bud.
Goodness. That's a pretty good spot to be in to finish.
See what Adam busts out here. Get a skip. Sit. A little deep.
A little past where he needs to be. That's just going to give him an opportunity to show us how to putt.
But we mentioned this last round too, right? It all comes down to the second shot on this hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, look at this little
Look at
top.
this. This finds the route.
Yeah.
It's fine.
See if Adam keep this birdie train going. What's he hear? He hears something.
His spider senses are tingling.
That's the birds.
Oh!
Man.
Good run.
Once he gets that putter going, though, eh? It's
Yeah.
all over the basket.
Yeah, he can throw. Look, see, there's a roller in the background. I jinxed Georgie. Sorry, buddy. I felt like I talked during his throw, even though this is
you
pre-recorded.
do. You gotta knock that off. Eh, you know?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Great birdie from Rob.
Yeah, the question is, if you nice a shot after it's already been thrown and recorded, can you still screw it up?
Can you
right?
still screw it up? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. We'll let the audience let us know
Right.
about that one.
Well, because
Jody
we
with
know
a
that
par?
that's one of those things. Like, why'd you say? I say it all the time because I throw a shot and someone's like, "Oh, that's great," and then it always hits something every time. Doesn't matter. Just say something after it lands underneath the basket. You know.
Is this an on-bag putt? Oh, the on-bag drop-in.
See, I look in his bag. Oh no, there's maybe a little color in his bag.
A little bit.
But I remember there was a stage where everybody was like wanted all white. That was the white clean discs. Yeah.
A couple of pars out of Jody and Adam. The lone birdie from Robert. Fantastic play. And George is sort of...
Amazing, really.
Yeah.
Great hole for
the 3 is textbook golf there. And the 6 there, we'll just throw that in the forget about that and move on to hole 17.
But Georgie did go out of bounds, too, in his defense.
Well,
and anytime you
sadly.
have those strokes, it just doesn't help the cause.
It doesn't. Mentally, it sucks, too.
Get some birdies here, though.
Yep. 17, par 3, 195 feet. We don't need to tell you anything about this one. Throw it, get it close to the basket, make it 2, make an ace.
Except, yes, that it was aced by Double G.
Double
Canadian
G,
Double G.
shout out, bud. Sorry we didn't get to see it, but we'll get you next time. Robert with a little clip on the tree. We're okay. I think he's in putt
it's
land
putt
range.
range.
Yep, he's good. I'm curious to see what Adam does here. Takes that interesting little route there off the other side.
Yeah, he's
I don't like
depending
that.
on that rock, he really likes it, and I think that in his, like, he had a different, it just flattened out a bit too much for him, but
I don't like that because if you miss and you roll, and it's especially bad with the fact that he's throwing a putt at an angle, if he misses, he's going to end up rolling down that hill.
Definitely
Not a
in the
fan.
snarf, yeah.
What the hell do I know?
right?
Be honest, what the hell do I know? All right, next up, Georgie. Show me an ace. Show me something.
So see Georgie's shot?
This is good.
That's what I would do. Mine, like, obviously you're trying to go over a little more, but
Yep.
I mean, he's right there. It just seems so, like, the easiest path is always straight,
Put it in.
right? Like, just straight's the easiest.
I
It's just
flipped
not
that
something
hole.
you see often. Like, that's what I mean. Nobody really throws straight. Like,
Oh, what a
Marty
putt.
does, right?
Nice
Some people
shot.
do, but
Dr. Z showing us a little bit of where his skills come from here.
he's tearing it up coming down the end here.
Absolutely, he is.
If only we
Great
could play
putt from
around
George.
before a round.
Yes.
Do you not notice? Like, because once you get warmed up, it's look out. Good
See?
hole,
What the hell do
fellas.
I know?
Good hole.
Is that Daryl? Oh, there's Daryl in the background. What's up?
Was that 3 birdies in the par?
I think so.
Already on the last part 3.
Laying down the putts.
Yep. 3 birdies and a par. Almost a star card. Had a couple of cracks at bat at that today, but doesn't seem like it was possible.
There's a lot of 2s on that hole from
Yes.
The Masters 50 that round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
I would, like, we always say the must-get holes, but, like, that one, out of all the short holes, that there's no real trouble there, right? So,
Who are these guys in the right that are like? I don't even understand
What
it.
do
They're
they
like
do? Oh.
they're like hailing to
I
the
think it's
to
awesome.
the camera op.
It's like the Google Maps vehicles going
Yeah,
around. You
yeah,
rip
yeah,
your
yeah.
shirt off. It's like the same thing, but I suppose we got to keep it, like, PG for this, right?
Hole 18, par 4, 480 feet. This is it, man. The last hole of golf for this event for this year.
Crazy.
I'm sad. I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, excited too. It's nice to move on to the next thing, though, right?
True.
You know?
That's true. Robert with a little bit of a shank there, ended up right, but no OB, so he should be fine. Adam following
See, they're all
him.
doing this, like, right side. I didn't even
That's
know
what I
about
told
this till
you.
the event
This
was
is what I
over.
told you. This is why I don't like the way the OB was worked out. This hole, honestly, would play so much better with just a Mando and no OB. Just put a Mando in that tree at the end. That's my opinion. Because once you go past that, it makes all the lines simple. Then you can come wide right or left or
Right.
center. But see that tree in the back in the middle there on the screen that's black? Right there, that he just went to the left of?
Like Mando,
Yeah.
this one and the other one.
Where we
or
just
something.
zoomed in. Just Mando it.
Yeah, with a drop
Problem
zone.
solved.
Yeah.
Now it changes things because from there, if you can get right with your shot afterwards, good for you. But it's not efficient. Anyway,
Ducks, he gets through.
once again, what the hell do I know?
He's still. I'm just not a fan of throwing out of bounds like the whole way down somewhere.
Yes.
Because it's just like, well, if I don't make this, like Adam's doing this, but if he hits, then what? He's still doing the same shot again. So he's made it. It's worked out. That's great.
Right.
But, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, right?
It is what it is.
I do like this OB here, though, the way you have to navigate this at the end. So I like your idea of you ditch whatever and force a shot. But, yeah, it's hard to say.
I do. I don't know. It is what it is. It's over.
It's up to
He's
everybody in control, right?
That was a very observant thumbs up, just to be certain. Like, I was like, well, you know, okay. Yep, good. Come on, Georgie. Big smiles.
I see a disc in there. There's a disc.
Oh.
He left his disc.
He started laughing because he looked back. He goes, "Oh, it's back there."
That's funny.
I just want to remind everybody, we're doing Masters 50 plus here. So if you didn't think someone wasn't going to forget something. I can't say much, though. I forget everything.
So do I.
Yeah.
I've left more discs behind me than I can count. I'm sure I've gifted a few to people who was too lazy to go get them, too. Great shot from Rob. That's Parkland.
Yes.
Come on, Jody. Come on.
Make it a nice, easy finish.
Good shot.
Oh, I wanted to run that so bad. You can run it,
George eyeing a big putt.
He's going for it.
He actually is. Oh, good shot.
Close.
That's sick.
That's going in.
I feel like Georgie really showed like he's got some putting game for this.
He does.
round. Like he had a couple maybe that I thought he missed. Other than that, I feel like he pretty much hit everything that he should have.
Good competitor. I hope he comes
Yeah.
back and plays more.
Yeah, me too.
Adam with a little bit of a deflection there. Okay,
Yes.
finishes off with a par.
Yeah, like I said at that point, like he's just here because it was all probably for his own personal self. You know, it's not really against anybody now. He probably just wanted that stroke, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you say, ratings, bragging rights, whatever.
Yeah. Support.
Par from Jody.
5 foot putt I've ever trained in my life.
Par from George, who seriously put up a very impressive round of golf. For his debut on camera, man,
Yeah, no,
he should
it
be
was
very,
great.
very proud.
Is it raining? I can't believe I just said that. Obviously, it's not raining here. I almost forgot what I was doing there for a second.
We're hearing some raindrops up on
I
the
was
roof
just
there.
wondering if my window was open in my truck.
And finishing up hole 18, 3 pars and a bogey. We got a couple of what are these, ties? Plus 10 between Jody and George. Robert with a pretty solid plus 6, and Adam puts up a 6-down round, finishing up at -9. Definitely showing his skill there through that round. And look at this back 9. I mean, 6 birdies, 3 pars from Adam.
That is incredible.
That's a 971 rated round. That's probably a 1,000 rated round, or 1,000 rated half, right?
He came in, he got even on the front half and just laid down a 6-down in the back 9. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if we took that and compared it to the best back 9s of the weekend, I'm sure you would.
That'd be up there.
Yeah, he would.
If not the best.
Yes. So good on Adam for shooting that round. That was awesome.
Yeah, and aside from hole 13, Dr. Z with a fantastic round as well. 4 solid birdies. Very impressive golf. Honestly, I love filming these guys. I love filming all of disc golf, but I especially enjoyed filming these guys because really they don't get a chance to be filmed often. And to be able to pick up the finals and everything is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Gives them something to look forward to, and there's a high chance that that can happen again for them in some of these big tournaments, right? So
Absolutely.
I'm sure they'll all be looking forward to it, right?
Well, nothing really changed. Adam held the victory at -9 with a huge lead, 15 strokes ahead of number 2, Dr. Z at +6, and ties for 3rd place with Jody and Georgie. What do you think, man? Fun or what?
It was good. It's always fun. Like, I had a good time, you know. Thanks for having me come back out. And
You're welcome.
It's kind of hard to say no to hanging out and watching disc golf now with the crappy weather
Yeah.
presenting itself. And, you I'm still going to play all winter. But it's just nice to be able to do some of these things, just kind of stay in the disc golf mode, and it's a lot of fun. So
good. Well, I'm glad you came back, and we'll certainly have you on the program again. And we have plenty of golf moving forward.
Well,
tons and tons of golf.
And I'm interested in, so who knows what people are interested in. So, if you like watching this, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. If you like me coming in and hanging out with Jeffy, like leave a comment, say something, even if you don't, whatever, it is what it is, I can take it. Call the shop, maybe even harass him a little bit. Call the shop, be like, listen, you gotta get Clayton back, come down, have him come hang out for the day or whatever. I'd appreciate it.
Get him on the program, hurry up.
Yeah. I'd appreciate that, but down here we all love disc golf. We know you guys love disc golf, so I'm happy that I'm a part of it, and we'll hopefully see you at the next one.
Awesome, man. Well, hey guys, I want to do one more big shout out to all the sponsors for this event. You did wonders in making the prize pools bigger for all of our competitors. We really did our best to do right by you, and we thank all the audience for watching our program, for supporting those sponsors. Big shout out to all of the staff and crew behind the Foxwood event. You all know who you are. We've pointed you out repeatedly, and we thank you for all the work you did. We also thank Foxwoods, all of the staff behind that venue. They've taken a big chance on us now 2 years in a row to host events, to expand disc golf, and we do mean it. We appreciate how much they've done for us. We appreciate how welcome you've made all of us feel, all of us disc golfers that really love your venue. Thank you very much for that. And from the shop here at True North, all the support of the fans, all the players, you really are the reason why we can afford to do coverage and filming and so on. So thank you so much for your support for that. And last but not least, I really look forward to releasing the rest of the content we filmed this year. Next up is the provincials. We have Timmel. I've got a bunch of private stuff I filmed as a bit of a surprise, and we should have plenty of content to release all through the winter. So thanks so much for watching. Anything left to add?
I will just repeat myself. Call the shop, tell Jeff, hang out with Clayton. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And other than that, I hope to see everybody out on the course playing, doing what they love to do. I know things are a bit strange right now, but at least you can get out with your friends and family and do what we all love to do. So keep doing it, keep practicing, all that good stuff. Come down to the shop, buy some discs, whatever you got to do. Take some of these home. There's too many here. Jeff has way too many. It's not
way
right.
Too many.
It's not right. Come buy some.
We need to get rid of them.
Yes, thank you.
And to Marty. I may have lost 40 times to you this summer, but I do have one victory.
We need to get that framed.
Oh, it's 100% going to be framed.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next event. Peace.